Most people have heard of the fight or flight response, but you might not know how it works. For example, if you encountered a bear, within seconds your body will release adrenaline, determining your response. Most people would run, but why? This is because of your signal transduction pathways. A signal transduction pathway is a series of molecular interactions triggered by one molecule binding to its receptor. This leads to the activation of various intracellular pathways defined as a phosphorylation cascade. When you encountered a bear or in any situation where adrenaline is needed, epinephrine is released from your adrenaline gland located on top of your kidney. Epinephrine is another name for adrenaline, and it is part of your nervous system. When epinephrine is released, it binds to the receptor of your signal transduction pathway, initiating a phosphorylation cascade. This results in the release of glucose. The release of glucose causes rapid heart rate, increased blood pressure, dilated airways, and heightened alertness. This helps your body to either confront a threat or flee from it. So when epinephrine is released, it travels all over your body within seconds, meeting with thousands of cells. Here's an example of what happens within one of those cells. Our first step is reception, as our epinephrine molecule binds to the receptor of our G protein. Then the second step, transduction, begins, as the G protein will release an alpha subunit. Our alpha subunit will then go to our inactive protein called adenylyl cyclase, binding to make it active. When this becomes active, it uses ATP from the cell's metabolic processes to convert ATP into cyclic AMP, our secondary messenger. These will target protein kinase that contains 2 catalytic subunits and 2 regulatory subunits that are inactivated. Our cyclic AMP will now bind to the regulatory subunits, releasing the catalytic subunits, where they are then met with ATP as they become phosphorylated and active, changing color. In this situation, it will bond to phosphorylase, activating it so it can release glucose from glycogen. Once it's detached, it is moved out of the cell directly into our circulation to be used as immediate energy, which is our third step, response.